Ladies and gentlemen, today we are watching one of the fastest runs I have ever seen for Zetsubou no Shima. This is the world record by Invisible Big Hole on Zetsubou no Shima of 27 minutes for classic Gobblegums only. Is really impressive considering that Freckleston has the world record on the Mega Gobblegum solo at 21 minutes. For only being 6 minutes slower is very impressive. And obviously on Zetsubou there is no Gobblegum world record because you need anywhere but here to even do this Easter egg. And so honestly, I'm really excited to see a full-on legit gameplay of what is going to be the WR for this map. And considering that it's almost as long as Origins is pretty mad. Again, a lot of the Gobblegums he's going to be spinning here are going to be completely useless. The only thing he really needs is Anywhere But Here, which will probably be used more than just for the cogs, probably even just for getting around the map faster. And then also on top of that, In Plain Sight can be very helpful. But other than that, maybe all Chem, but that's about it. He's running Arms Grace, which is literally completely useless solo. This Always Done Swiftly, though, is actually pretty good for the starting room, what he's doing here. It lets you aim faster, move around faster, so that's a great Gobblegum. Armamental Accomplishment is also not bad. It lets you, like, use your hands faster in Black Ops 3. And
Surely
so
I get a power-up.
It's really going to be dependent on, yes, his power-up RNG, his trial RNG, like what challenges he gets. He gets a double points there, too. That is a mad double points. And he also grabbed the correct Gobblegum. And Swordflake he's running. I forgot about this one. Absolutely important because of the fact that, yes, with Swordflake and with Widow's Wine, you could be meleeing the zombies practically past round 10. And then if you add the Bowie Knife on top of that, it's mad. Like, I usually play Zetsubou no Shima with Mega Gobblegums, and so watching this to me is very interesting considering that I think Zetsubou can be quite difficult, like, and a very expensive zombies map for sure, just buying all the doors. But seeing this classics in 27 minutes is going to be so impressive. So again, the Swordflay is going to be the big deal here. This is the whole reason why the strat is even viable. What a goated idea for using Swordflay. Because even without Widow's Wine, I believe it's a one-hit at least till round 5. So yeah, it's still a one-hit on 4. Which is just so powerful. Like, what the heck. And so the skull is done. And he's going to have to build the Skull of Nunsopway. He's going to have to build a bunch of other different mechanics to be able to get through all the way. He's got the plant up. Carpenter's up in here.
Clutch, man.
Yeah, honestly. So that's one of his trials done, which was get a power up at a plant, which he did. And honestly, Carpenter's probably the best one to get, considering it's just points. XM?
Alright.
Honestly, I don't know how that would be useful, considering, I mean, he could have ran the no explosive classic Gobblegum here, but honestly, I just doubt that would have even been worth it. This Swordplay is just so goated. He got a free dingo also from his trial. Again, the trial rewards are so underrated on Zetsubou. You can either get like an LMG or a free shotgun, a free perk slot, so you can get a 5th free perk even after you down, and then I think you get a max ammo. So pretty good rewards, honestly. And considering that, like, oh, he's using the XM to actually shoot off the webs. That is so smart. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize that that was even a possibility. But yeah, explosives work to take off the webs around the map. That is really cool. Also, he's able to look down through there to, I think, even figure out what his next Skull of Nunsopway is going to be, and also to see where the part is going to be down there. That is really smart. Honestly, like, I will say, Zetsubou no Shima is one of those maps that I think fast travel is done very poorly on, unfortunately. I feel like there's a lot of fast travel methods on this map, but almost 100% of the time, you just don't even want to run them, unless it's for the Easter egg, like for the Rainbow Water, or, you know, for the zip line on the electrifying stat. But yeah, it's also really interesting that he got the dingo so early, because yeah, one more round and Swordflay would have stopped being useful. And I mean, yeah, this is so cool considering that, like this is so foreign to me. I never played this map with classics only. Even from the beginning of this map coming out, I always played Zetsubou with at least like a shopping free or perkaholic or like double points gobblegums, you know.
Cool. Great to know.
But there we go. He's got the skull now. He's on his way out. And unfortunately with the skulls, you do have to go back and place them every single time once you pick them up, which is the real unfortunate part about it. But anywhere but here is already getting popped up. I think he's going to use this anywhere but here before he even gets the Easter egg step, like for the cog. Because he's got to use it for one Easter egg step. But it's so weird that this was the only zombies map that ever made a classic gobblegum a prerequisite for you to be able to do this Easter egg. Which means that, like, if you were to play this map with mods, for example, and you don't have all the classic gobblegum unlocked, you literally can't beat the Easter egg. It's so... They've never made a map like this, for real.
There's sub 6 bunker. Ooh,
true. It is a very unique map. 47 seconds ahead on his split for the bunker. He could have taken that guy out, but I think one of his challenges probably has to do something with Thrasher heads. I think he got the three Thrasher heads headshot challenge, which is honestly not that bad. He got some really good challenges, and this is what I was expecting for world record. Like, you need to be getting some really easy challenges. None of this, like, 45 elims with the trap.
Left 4.
But, bro, Dingo, like, getting it so early literally just made this run so much more easier, which is just going to be insane. And he's going to pick up the gas mask part as well. I know a lot of the speedrunners don't even build the gas mask because it's technically not required throughout the entirety of the Easter egg as long as you're fast enough and you know what you're doing. But he is going to need the shield. That is the one thing he 100% needs because he needs to have the lightning shield for the Easter egg steps. So he's got a great nuke as well. Yeah, his power-up luck has been absolutely pristine. He is also going to need to turn on the power. And yeah, this is going to be a bit of a time-gated step, but this is where I thought Enter But Here was going to be used. He was going to be time-gated, but he popped that Enter But Here perfectly on the spider round, and now he's going to be able to get part of the KT4 as well here, which is going to be so nice. I bet you one of his trials is also 8 spider elims or something like that. Oh my goodness, that's cool. And he's also using this as the time to swap out skulls. Maybe he's just going to cycle through the spider round, but he does need that one KT4 part. It is a little bit unfortunate because, yeah, sometimes his spawns here can be very slow. He's starting to grab the shield parts. Still one last spider left. You'd really think that he was going to start using these spiders for the tank, but he probably will be. But, man, I'm just impressed. And he's also using the spider round as time to actually get all the rest of his parts for Pack-a-Punch and for, because I'm assuming he's going to Pack-Punch. He might not, but we'll have to see. I'm actually so curious. Like, what are his perks going to be? What's his Gobblegum setup going to be in the boss? Is he even going to Pap? I don't even know. Skull is down, and that's what I'm saying. He's running this literally on the spider round, and yep. This is a way you can get zombies to spawn in on a max ammo round. We love breaking the video game. This map was so glitchy on launch. I remember this area.
Okay, can I not lag, man?
You would just have, like, invisible zombies all the time. Yeah, bro is hitting them lag switches up here. And I think also, when you activate one of these trials, it spawns in more zombies. But I feel like it might end the round once it finishes.
Should end the fucking round first.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, but you still got to get that KT4 part.
Oh, that's why I couldn't.
Yeah. Okay, so there we go. He's also going to now take this time to get the rainbow water coming out of the green pipe right there.
Fine,
he got it, and I'm just so curious. He's going to have to go through another max ammo round, but I mean, that's probably expected. You do have to go through a lot of rounds.
Just look it up, escape shot, and then you should find...
You have to go through so many rounds on this.
You should find a link from MK Dasher or something.
Because, like, you just need points. Like, look, he's on round 7, but he's just so... He just has so little points. But he's done Skull. Sub 10 already down here is maddening. My goodness. Because this is the main specialist wonder weapon of the map. And so... I'm curious, is he going to use the skull immediately after for the Easter egg? Because he has to activate a lot of things with the skull once he picks it up here. And literally, yeah, he does need to just one-shot each of these keepers until he fills up the souls on it. It's a little bit random, though, where they spawn. And they can hit you, man. These keepers are no joke. But there you go. He's got the skull. And I believe he's just probably going to end around here. There we go. Nice. Lovely. Huge, huge round end. And so I believe he's also not going to use his end orbit here until he gets towards that cog step. He still needs to do a bunch of other steps, like getting the scientist zombie for the KT4 part, getting the KT4 parts in general, getting PAP on. But bro, this XM I didn't think would be godly, but it's insane. It's destroying all the webs on the map. He is not wasting a singular second. That's why I think this run is going to be so OP. Like, who knew that not the Helion Sable, but the XM53 was going to be so goated. So I think he just cycled his gum cycle out there, and then here it is. Now he's doing this to unlock all of the areas around the map. This is going to be interesting, because what exactly is he going to need to get? He has to hit that elevator room too. And he's also taking out some zombies on the way here. And then obviously he needs to open this door up and go all the way to the bottom. It is maddening how little points he has. And he's probably going to have very little points throughout the entirety of this run. This map is so beautiful. Like, just this underwater section alone is just so unique and something that I just wish we could see in a zombies map recently. I feel like Zetsubou, like it or hate it, man, this map had a ton of adventure aspects to it. Rainbow Water is obviously getting planted down, and he's probably going to spend the next 3 rounds here just getting through this.
There's a Thrashers up there. Okay, good.
Oh, yeah, unfortunately, because he doesn't have Jug, he's going to run through his oxygen really quickly. But if you do get Juggernog on this map, you actually get more air, which is really cool. I feel like if it was modern Call of Duty, they would have given that ability to PhD.
Kill him with the skull, I swear, if I killed his ass.
And so, yeah, he's just a little upset because he thinks that he's missing a Thrasher, and he is. But honestly, yeah, the spawns in this area are actually phenomenal for speedrunning through rounds. And now he's going to go back down. It's looking like he's not even worried about grabbing the parts for PAP. So I don't think he's going to PAP at all. To be honest, I don't think you need a PAP at all. The only thing you need to upgrade is the KT4. He pops the ender bit here, gets right to the cog, picks it up. Wow, that was beautiful. Just the elegance of his motion there. That was really nice. So he grabs the bucket as well, getting the full bottle. Man, this is so cool. And yeah, okay, so the spider part is done. Shield is literally done. This is maddening how much he's not having to do. Like, normally, if this was me, man, I would have to do a gas mask. I would have to get the freaking best weapons out of the box. Like, there is a lot of stuff that you're waiting for. Big power-up RNG as well that he's getting here. Big nuke. And yeah, so he's starting up the zombie shield as well because his trials are almost all done. And once that's all done, he's going to need to get the electrified shield to start doing the upgraded steps. The last part for the KT4 he needs is just the scientist vial that you get at the little rainbow water pipes area. But I mean, man, this is really impressive. And yeah, he's also starting to plant for blue water, I think, which is interesting because I think he was using his rainbow water there for a sec. So I'm very curious how he's just able to do this. And I think right now he's just trying to end the round just to get the plants to grow fast. Because, I mean, that's the thing with Zetsubou. You need to go through 3 rounds, even just for the blue plant step. It's really not like any other Easter egg where there's just a lot of things you need to do. Bro's looking for last. Oh no, I hate this feeling. Yeah, the spawns in the Zetsubou spawn room and the windows are so far back, so I'm not surprised that he's like just... Bro is just actually lost. Yeah, because they can literally spawn...
that?
They can literally spawn
dumb,
all the way at where the skulls are. Yeah, it's maddening how the spawn system works on this map. I'm just impressed that this map is even released. Honestly, like, when I look back at BO3, Zetsubou and Garad, I would say, are probably some of the most ambitious ideas for zombies maps ever. Like, Garad with flying dragons. This literally sets up Garad with the dragon eggs in the
I really
map.
got lost at ABH.
So cool. Yeah, so again, like I said, he's probably going to want for another anaerobic here. He's basically just finishing up the waters now on the blue water, and I think now for round 9, he's going to pick up rainbow water again and quickly go back and see if he's got the seed done. He might have only needed to water it twice to get it. I'm not totally sure. And there it is. Huge ender over here. That's what I'm saying. Like, if it's a classic Gobblegum speedrun, most of the times, ender over here is one of the best Gobblegums because you can just go to wherever you need. There's a lot of people that practice like the ender over here Gobblegum points, and so they know that to go to specific points in the map, you have to be at another specific point in the map, which is just so... Like, how do people figure that out? It's so wild. So the Thrasher is now literally just freaking chilling. He's finally got the Scientist Vial. Shoot the heads off of 5 Thrashers. Yep, he got that. That is some really easy challenges. Like, for sure, probably the 3 easiest ones. And so, yeah, he's taking the 2 back because he needs to finish the Rainbow Water, and he can't end the round or else he will not get that plant. The KT4 is going to be made. And then after the KT4, it's going to start being just all about the Masamune upgrade, which is honestly not too bad. And again, he's got a dingo, and he's going to need to do the spider boss fight before the final boss fight. That spider is going to take like 2 seconds for him to take out, man. Legit. It's going to be so easy. And yeah, it is wild because honestly, I think the dingo is just so goated, you don't even need to pap at all. We love the dingo, man. And yeah, so the rainbow water is now getting placed down one more time. He gets the air. He also gets the water of the same plant 3 times, so that officially confirms that he has now finished all 3 trials. He can get the electric shield now. And, bro, he is playing so risky with this water, getting all these red screens. And, like, what a phenomenal round finish as well. He barely just used the skull there. And then literally was able to swim back down and grab the rainbow plant. This I would probably say is the hardest part. Bro, okay, I was about to say, if he had to swim up, he would have died. He legit would have died. But that anaerobic here legit saved him. Wow. So anaerobic here is really just for that spot then. That is really cool. And then, yes, when you shoot the spores on this map with the KT4, you can run faster as well. I love to see this being utilized in the speedrun.
Early, man.
He could lose his run right here, though, if all of his plants are not what he needs. He shot every freaking thing with the KT4. This is why I love it. It's not just for zombies. You can shoot the spores. You can shoot the plants. It's great. He gets that lightning shock as well without even being there because of the speed boost. This is truly a world record run. Like, this is utilizing what I would think deserves to be named a world record. Like, the strats he's using are phenomenal. He was on perfect speed the entire time with that boosted speed on the spore there.
Yeah, it's
phenomenal.
Really fucking close, ain't it?
Yeah, and then he's using the KT4 shot there to also chain the kills there.
Doesn't get closer than that.
That
like
was
another
honestly
second.
incredible. This was an incredible run so far. And he's also ending the round while coming up and down. And so, yeah, he grabbed the blue vial for the Masamune. The Thrasher right in front of him. Oh, I just popped the anaerobic here. Yep, just popped the anaerobic here.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
I'm dead, bro. I don't think he can pop the anaerobic here. I think he just decided to stay in. That's so funny that this is still WR with that. That is so funny.
There's no way.
The Thrasher literally blocked him there so hard. That is so funny. Bro just said, you're literally not getting off. I've never seen something like that. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then yeah, he's grabbing his max ammo here. He is also going to be waiting again for the next lightning strike. There's even RNG towards being right on time with the lightning strikes.
Wow.
Which is just mad. I cannot even, like, I don't even know how I would respond if I was him and the Thrasher did that to me. Like,
how dog shit, man.
I always say that the Thrasher is like the worst mini boss.
I literally couldn't move. He completely body blocked me. So.
Legit, I've never seen something like that. Like how he just casually strolled up to you as well. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
And so yeah, now he's got a
fair.
spider round. Again,
Completely
spider
fair.
rounds don't mean anything now. He's got all his trials done. Unless he wants to get spider bait, it's not really useful. But now he's got the lightning shield, and this lightning shield is now used towards getting the last cog that's on the dock area.
Yeah, I'm gonna get bullet in this game.
Right here, bullet. Wow, first pull bullet. And what would have been even better is if he would have gotten an imprint plant. But I honestly not even. I don't even think it matters if you fully die out and you need an imprint plant. I mean that's not really worth it other than for like high rounds. So stamina being bought, honestly, that's a really good pull. Could have been bought a little bit earlier considering, like, we're practically almost done. Like, it's mad because the mega record is already done at this point. Like, the boss fight is done.
I'm
They
gonna need
have
an
the
early plane
cutscene.
now.
But yeah, again, he also needs to get his plane as well done as well. And this is the thing, like, you can see how with Mega Gobblegums, especially with shopping free, you can just speedrun so much of what we just watched, but like doing it legit and how he was able to maximize his knife and the way to get the most points in the game, this was beautiful. This was really well done. Seriously. And like honestly, I don't even think he really lost any time when he went down because he had to wait for the lightning strike regardless. Free Widow's Wine is always going to be goated. I'm curious if he's also going to grab Speed Cola. Oh, yeah, gets a little bit trapped here as well. I don't think he's going to pop that last ender over here.
Damn, that shit was fucking nuts.
Probably until he needs to get a cog or maybe place the cogs. And there you go. Click the melee button, grab the last cog. Probably one of my favorite steps in an Easter egg right there. I love that Easter egg step. It's so funny. It's made so many great clips. Treyarch was next level for thinking about that. And so now he's actually got all of the parts for the Masamune. He's now just going to go quickly upgrade it. And now once it's upgraded, I think this is where he hits his next ender over here. Because now he's going to need to go and basically just get ready to go for the boss. He's got his Masamune. He doesn't hit the ABH. Okay, interesting. What is he going to do now then? I'm also curious, like, what perks is he going to run with? Is he just going to go stamina up Widows? That would be mad if he did. Yeah, because now he has to take out the plane. He's got to load it. The plane is right there. Oh my gosh, this run is mad. Just like the littlest RNG as well. And he got a great spot for where the cog is going to go as well. He's literally right next to the spot. Could have been better. It could have been right outside the bunker. But, bro, wow. I'm so impressed. Like, I'm literally just so impressed. This is absolutely phenomenal. Because, yeah, he's literally just saved his skull for the final step to place the cogs in. Wow.
Stop lagging. Holy shit, man.
Bro's got the lag. Honestly, I think it's because the Thrashers. Wow. A sub
fucking Christ, like my, I
24.
don't know why.
A sub 24 minute boss fight entrance. Wow, bro. That is phenomenal. And he didn't even use his last ender over here. He might actually use it in the boss fight. I don't know if it glitches it out or if it just teleports him away from distance. See, you can see he's getting hit because he doesn't have the gas mask. But look, if you preemptively shoot them fast enough with the Masamune and start the fight, it doesn't even matter.
So fucking dumb.
He literally got it. He's so pissed for getting the world record. I mean, he did lose a couple seconds on that split. But honestly, still... The RNG on this run was absolutely beauty. Like, yeah, a couple little hiccups here and there, but genuinely, like, the chances of replicating another run like this where you got everything right where you needed it is, like, so low. I can't even imagine. Like, the chances are just low. They ain't there, bro. But literally, yeah, unfortunately with this boss fight, it makes sense why you don't bring Pap for the speedrun. You don't need it. Like, you're really taking out the Thrashers and the Spiders here with the Masamune and then just shooting the arms. So, it makes sense. Like, I was sitting here wondering, like, no gas mask, no Pap, but it makes sense. Literally just going in with exactly the bare minimum what you need. Bro, missed a little bit too many shots. Oh, man, this world record's hilarious. This is so funny. This is great, man. I'm dying. Just like the way he's so angry. Like, this is what I mean. Speedrunners are just so pissed that they're getting world records.
So funny.
It's just so funny. World record. And also, I don't think he's going to whip out the skull because, again, I also think a lot of it could also be time-based because you only really need to take out the Thrashers just for you to survive. You notice how, like, he's literally just barely shooting anything. Literally just hoarding around. Seriously, Zetsubou no Shima has to be one of the easiest boss fights. BO3 had a lot of them. Like Shadows, like Rev being the exact same thing. Like Zetsubou. Jeez. It's only really DE and GK that really came through with the fun ones. But I mean, this boss fight was still really cool, at least seeing it from a lore perspective. Yeah. I don't think you'd get this same feeling anymore. Even though I do think the modern COD Zombies bosses are definitely way better than what we got, like, at least with this. I mean, like, you'd show this to someone and be like, this is a boss fight? Like, where's the boss? Oh, man. But yeah, okay, so he is popping up the skull for the last round of the Thrashers. That makes sense because here you just want to clear them out as fast as physically possible so you can just pot shot the last spore on the Tokyo boss, and then literally that is it. The skull is literally goated. It's the only thing that really takes out the Thrashers, and so it makes sense why he left it up to last. But honestly, Big Hole, GG. This was one of the best runs I've ever seen for Zetsubou. I know Freckles got 6 minutes faster with Megas, but seriously, for classics, this is truly beyond impressive. Like, I am absolutely floored by this. This is really incredible. And yeah, you can see that the PB is 27, 30, or 45. So he literally beat it by how many seconds? By 1.1. Wow. So and honestly, he could have actually beat it by probably about 10 to 25 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, that was absolutely incredible. I did watch this video on Twitch, so make sure you go check out Invisible Big Hole, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll see y'all in that next one, baby.